What's going on, guys? My name is Tom and I have type 3 Osteogenesis Imperfecta. For today's video, I want to be just discussing about our condition, OI, or Osteogenesis Imperfecta. And for today's topic, it's going to be about, is it possible to get stronger and healthier with our condition, OI? The short answer, yes, people. The long answer, very, very difficult. And this goes for any type of condition, right? Doesn't matter if you have OI or not. This really goes for everyone, because not everyone do take care of themselves, and as a consequence, they end up vulnerable to injuries and to illnesses, diseases, and organ issues and things of that nature. So, yeah, people, it is possible to get stronger with our condition OI, and it doesn't matter what type of OI you have, because I know you guys are severe. I know that. But I know you guys are capable, and women, I didn't forget about you people. You people are capable of getting stronger and healthier. It just takes willpower, determination, and most definitely hard work. Alright? Now, I didn't come from an easy background. Meaning, I broke over 100 bones throughout my lifetime, countless of surgeries, and so forth. I have a video about that somewhere on my YouTube channel if you guys are interested in that. But, yeah, I never thought I could get strong because, like I said, I broke over 100 bones. So, the reason why I said, yes, it is possible to get stronger is because I'm a prime example, right? And it took me a very long time in order to get strong and able to, live life a little bit more peacefully, because now I know my limits and so forth, and I'll be explaining that in a minute. So, yeah, people, essentially what it takes is willpower and hard work. If you guys don't have the willpower, then you definitely don't have the hard work ethic, and they both correlate to each other. So if you guys really are wanting to get stronger and healthier and able to move around and to live life peacefully or more peacefully, and able to lift heavy things or able to withstand pressure and stress and so forth, then you guys need to start taking care of yourself and your health and your life overall, okay? But I'm gonna give you guys some good tips on how to get stronger and healthier with the OI condition. So step number one, people, you guys have to know your limits, okay? You guys have to understand your limits and your body, okay? Maybe that's two tips, but that comes into one, because knowing your limits is knowing your body. Knowing your body is knowing your limits, right? So with that being said, people, if you guys know your limits and understand your body, the way your body can cope with stress and pressure and things of that nature, then you guys are locked in to get stronger and healthier, because you know your limits. Therefore, you could get stronger and healthier much more easier, and it will be much more efficient, because you don't have to go through all these obstacles and things like that in order to get where you are wanting, because you already passed that stage. You already know your limits and understand your body. Now you just have to do the action, which is the second tip. Focus on nutrition, okay? Nutrition dictates your health, or your overall health. I have a whole video about that in my previous video, so if you guys are interested in that, go check it out. I will link it somewhere in the description or in the comments. But essentially, if you guys are eating junk food all the time, your bones and your muscles aren't receiving the proper or vital nutrients it needs in order to be strong and healthy. So if you guys are eating unhealthy all the time, stop it, avoid that, eliminate it, and start eating healthier, because the healthier you eat, the better nutrients you are consuming, or getting. And when that happens, when you get healthier nutrients in or within your body, right, that will actually nourish your muscles, your bones, and tissues and organs in a proper manner. Therefore, your body is more durable, stronger, and healthier. So it's gonna be much harder to fracture a bone if you're eating healthier. It's gonna be much harder to to get illnesses and diseases, because your body's healthy and it can combat these toxins or whatever, and so forth. The list goes on. There's a whole lot of benefits on why you should be eating healthy. You guys shouldn't even be thinking about eating unhealthy at all. You guys should be striving for the healthy foods if you guys are wanting longevity and if you guys want a strong and healthy body, okay? This goes for anyone and everyone that lives on Earth, and that includes animals and humans and all types of species, okay? If you guys aren't properly taking care of yourselves, then you guys will face a lot of issues, consequences, which we don't want, and we really want to avoid that at all costs, because with our condition, we are already delicate as it is, and we don't want to push that any further. So that is that. And tip number 3 is you guys need to start becoming active, okay? So once you've walked in understanding yourself, your limits, right, that will correlate with your nutrition, okay? Because, well, nutrition is number 1 in my opinion. Number 2 is understanding your limits and yourself, right? How much can you lift? Knowing your range of motion and stuff like that. You know, just understanding your body as a whole is very important. And then the third one is becoming active, people. You guys have to become active. It doesn't matter what you are doing, okay? I'm not saying go lift 10 pounds for 1,000 times to get stronger. No, I didn't do that at all when I was trying to become stronger. Excuse me. And actually my previous video explains my backstory about how I got stronger, but essentially I'll break it down right now in a short summary. So you know, I did a lot of things in order to become stronger. I did therapeutic pools, I did therapy, rehab, and then I finally came to my own senses that I need to start focusing on myself, not from the outside source, because they can only do so much. And at the end of the day, you guys only have yourselves. So therefore, you guys need to prioritize yourself. Don't depend on your mother, your father, your brothers, siblings, or whoever. You guys need to prioritize yourself. So with that being said, people, I started to prioritize myself. I started to lift heavy water carts, milk jugs, and so forth. And from that point on, my strength started to go up. My bone strength started to go up. My durability, able to handle stress, pressure, and so forth, went up the roof, okay? Once I started to become active, my whole life changed. Mentally, physically, and internally, I felt better and much more uplifted. And yeah, and as a result, I'm able to lift heavy. I'm able to, withstand pressure and stress. Because there's been a lot of instances where I've fallen out my chair and didn't break a bone, okay? I don't want to talk about negative stuff right now, because when I do, something always ends up happening. I'm knock on wood real quick. But yeah, people, that's my little backstory. I started from lifting little milk or water jugs and stuff like that. Then I started to weightlift. So with that being said, go find what is suitable for you. Go find what is convenient for you. Do what's right for you, okay? Don't try to follow my plan or anyone else's plan, because you're gonna hurt yourself. I never follow anyone's plan, nor did I have someone to guide me through all this. What I'm telling you right now, everything that I'm telling you, people, is from my own experience, from my self-experience, and I had a hell of a journey, and I'm still on the journey. And it's a big old roller coaster, because I've injured myself during the process of getting stronger and healthier, But at the end of the day, people, that's what you call proper living. Living healthy, taking care of yourself is the way to go when you're living on Earth, or just living in general, okay? A lot of people don't do that. And as a consequence, that's why they feel like crap. That's why they're always getting hurt, or that's why they're always getting sick, or whatever the case might be, because they never take care of themselves. And especially if you're living with Osteogenesis Imperfecta, everything will be enhanced, okay? If you're not taking care of yourself, oh man, you're gonna feel it much more harder than others, because our condition just kind of makes us prone to that types of things, getting hurt all the time and so forth. So we want to avoid that, people. Start doing the things, start doing the actions on what it takes in order to get stronger and healthier. And that is, just take care of yourself. Stop eating like garbage. Become active, okay? You don't have to weightlift, move your arms, do whatever you could do, shadow box, whatever you guys could do it, and I guarantee you, at the end of the day, If you give it time, if you have patience, you will be strong as hell and you guys will be healthy. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it down below or inbox me through my social media. Instagram is always online and available. If you guys need any coaching, contact me through Instagram or leave me a comment down below. And share this video because I want to help every person out there with OI, and I know they need help too, because when I was young, needed help, and there's a lot of people coming to me, and so I want to help everyone as much as I can. So thanks for watching. Definitely share, leave a thumbs up, and you guys have a great day.